Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So face unlock, and here's the Pixel 4. Back with another video. It's been 2 weeks since I gave you 2 videos on the Pixel 4. 2 plus 2 does equal 4. So I gave you 2 videos 2 weeks ago, or a little bit more than 2 weeks ago, on why you should and probably should not pick up the Pixel 4 or 4 XL. So this is a follow-up video. This is that software update video that you guys like to see. Nothing fancy in this video. It's just me telling you, hey, the phone is doing this or the phone's doing that. Now, speaking of software, let's go into the software. And I'll tell you what security patch I'm on, because Google pushed out a message saying, hey, we're on the latest security patch November. Now, that was weeks ago. I'm actually still on the October security update. So that doesn't mean that much to me, but it means something to some of you. And I guess I will be honest and say this. It's kind of strange that my Note 10 is on the November security patch. Now, mind you, today is November 29th of recording this video, and this phone is still in October. And my Note 10 got the November security patch at the beginning of November, I believe, or late November. I was kind of surprised at that. Really shocked at that my stock unlocked model of the Pixel 4 XL doesn't have the latest security patch. Now, again, I say that to say this: it's not that important to me, but I understand that if Google says they're going to push out these security patches and they are not doing it, what's the point of getting the security patch at the end of the month? I don't know. Maybe it's better to get it at the end of the month. I don't know. But I'm still on the October security patch, and we're heading into December. And so, who knows when we'll get the November security patch. It's really not that important to me, but I owe it to my subscribers to let them know this is where I'm at. And if you're on the November security patch, let me know. I would love to know, because no OTA has come in from my device, even though Google said they pushed it out. I haven't gotten it. So, but software-wise, I mean, it's still flowing right along. It's flawless. It's really good. So, let's talk about the battery life. Now, the battery life for me on the Pixel 4 XL has been just great. I actually keep it paired with this TicWatch Pro here, and it does not. It's paired 24 hours a day. I've ever since I got the TicWatch Pro, I've linked it to the Pixel 4 XL, and it's been there ever since. So that's a huge plus for me, that the battery can really hang in there, even though it's linked to a watch, and then when I get in and out of the car, it links to the car. So I think that's important. Battery life for me, though, has been great. I can last more than a day. And I just don't have some of the problems. Like some people say the battery is not that great to them. I always tell people the battery depends on you. So, it's going to depend on what you're doing on your phone, what you have synced on your device, all the things you have going on your device, what you're doing on your device. Remember to turn off Bluetooth and Wi-Fi scanning. Those are things that really kill the battery on Android devices in the background, and disable Facebook. If you're a Facebook user, I suggest you use the web for Facebook. Use the web app, because meaning just go to the web browser to view your Facebook. That's a personal choice that I would tell you. I don't use Facebook because I know that Facebook uses a lot of resources, and it is heavy into draining your battery. So, and those are just some things that I figured out myself back in the day. But there are other apps out there that can definitely drain your battery. So just be mindful of that. There are such things as rogue apps on devices, meaning they just suck your battery dry. They just drain it, and there's nothing you can do about it, unless you uninstall the application. So, but I do understand there's a lot of Facebook users out there, and Facebook users like to use Facebook. So, what do you do? Now, battery life, like I said, is important to me, and I choose to only put things on my device that I'm actually going to use, and I suggest that you do the same, but it's ultimately up to you. Now, cameras on the device. Now after that, now remember, I haven't done a video for you guys on this phone in at least 2 weeks. It's been a little bit more than 2 weeks, but videos like this, I have to tell you, what's going on with it. And so we know the cameras are great. These cameras are the best cameras that I've ever used on a device when it comes to portrait devices or portrait photos. And almost every thumbnail that's a portrait shot is done with this device or the other Pixels that I have, the 3A XL. It's one of the devices, and sometimes it's my DSLR with a 24mm prime lens, but I don't want to do the transfer. It's a big file when I do it that way, so I'd rather just do it from one of these phones, and it just flows. The photos that come from the Pixel 4 XL are just the latest Pixel devices. 3 going all the way up to the 4 XL. Fantastic. I would recommend big time. And right now the 3A is on sale for $250 at T-Mobile. You can also get it for $299 through Google, I believe, or $250 through Google. It's on sale through Google and T-Mobile right now. And I really recommend that you grab the 3A if you want great cameras. If you're not interested in all the other bells and whistles, definitely grab the 3A for the software, battery, performance, and cameras, and you are going to be blown away at the price point that you spend. So cameras on here, to me, are unmatched by a lot of other devices out there, but that's a personal choice. That's a personal preference, I should say. Not everybody thinks that the Pixel has the best cameras, and respectful, that's cool, I understand. But me, I think these are the best cameras on a device for portrait shots and some still shots and even video. I actually have been using this phone for some videos on other channels and even this channel, and you guys say, oh my gosh, that's fantastic. And it's actually the Pixel 4 XL. Their video has greatly improved. 1080p at 60 frames per second is fantastic on the devices, which is where I've been recording at with this phone. And it's just great, man. I have no complaints. So cameras, obviously, I'm still gonna feel that they're great. It's just a fantastic set of cameras on here and no complaints. So, you know, I don't know. But other than that, folks, the software is good. The battery is good for me. The cameras are good. The build quality is still flawless to me. I love the way it looks. It just flows right along. It's a fantastic device. Speakers on here, I actually have been using this to monitor, like if I record a video and I want to see what it sounds like on a device, I've actually been using this device, meaning, you know, I'll put a video on YouTube and I'm recording it just to see what it's about, and I'll play it, I'll listen to it on this device, and it is just, the stereo speakers on here are just fantastic. The screen is great. Everything's just good about this phone in my personal opinion. The only thing that lacked that was the price. And right now, grab the phone while it's on sale. Now, this phone is actually 50% off of Google Fi. So you'll get half of whatever you pay back on Fi credits on your account, which makes the phone 50% off because you're ultimately getting that on your bill. So they're crediting you boom, boom, boom back. And the Google Fi credits work flawlessly. They're not like carriers where they promise you something, because I've done a lot of referrals for Google Fi and the credits come in monthly. I don't know, the bill, my Google Fi bill has been getting paid by credits for the last year and a half, 2 years probably. I don't even know. I have so many credits on there. I still have tons of credits left because of all the referrals that I did. So if you want to refer, I'm capped out now. So if you want to use my link to refer to Google Fi, you get $20, but I don't get anything else. They capped me at a large amount. I think it was $1,000 they capped me at because I had so many credits on the account. They said, no way, you can't have any more credits. How I got to that amount on my account was I reached the $200 limit. $200 is actually the limit for Google Fi. But then if they have a different promotion, you get those credits too. So I referred so many people that I capped out at $1,000 on my account a year and a half ago or whenever it was. And I can't get any more credits on Google Fi. They won't give me any more. And a lot of you guys are still using my link, so I encourage you to use the link, even though I'm not getting anything. It doesn't matter. You get that $20 on your Google Fi, and then you start referring people and see how many people you can refer. But for now, you can use my link and get $20. I think you can still do that. So, but as far as purchasing the phone for Google Fi, they'll give you half back on your bill, and it's totally worth it. It applies right when they say it's going to apply. If they say it's going to apply to your account in 30 days or 60 days, it does. So you can grab it that way, or I suggest that you get it directly from Google Fi or Google themselves. Now, if you don't want to do the Google Fi version, just grab the phone for a $200 instant discount directly through Google. Other places sell it, but I recommend going directly to the source, so that way you'll be able to know exactly what you're getting into, and their customer service is fantastic. You won't have to deal with anybody else. No, I'm not dissing Amazon or Best Buy or other B&H or all these other places. B&H, if you just don't want to get it from Google, I suggest you buy your electronics from B&H. They have the best services ever. No sponsorships, no plugs anymore for them, but they are great. So all in all though, go with Google. You can't go wrong with going through Google services for their products. You just can't. They're going to back you 100%, and they're going to make it right if something goes wrong. So the Pixel 4 XL for me, fantastic device. I'm actually considering buying the 4 through my Fi account so I can, get the half off and get the credits back, because I actually really want the small version of this device. Really digging the white. I really want that white. I really do. And I'm trying to pull back and not do it, man, but it's very difficult because I actually like Fi service. And as soon as I go into it, it pops up and says, hey, check this out, 50% back and Fi credits. And 50% back. Oh, you can't see it. There you go. Yeah. But 50% back in 5 credits. So if I buy the 4, I was just going to get the 4 64 gig in white. That's $400 I get back on my bill. And it's so tempted, man. They have all the colors. They're all there. The limited orange. It's all there. It is all there. Yeah. I'll sit here like getting ready to purchase. It's so sad. Let me swipe out of this. That's sad. But yeah, ultimately, man, the phone is hot. People will tell you that it's not good, but trust me, if you just eliminate tech reviewers for a moment, myself included, you'll see that this phone is actually really, really solid. And the reason I want the smaller variant because of size. I'm not thinking about the screen resolution. I'm not thinking about the battery size. I'm thinking about the size of the device itself. Ultimately, I'd be buying the same phone, just a different color, and I'm sure I'm going to get the great experience. So if you see an unboxing of the white one, don't be surprised. I just ordered it through Google Fi, and you know, even though Google sent this one out, I really would like to try the small version because people have asked me about the battery, and I'm actually curious about the battery. So it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Pixel 4 XL is still a beast after all this time, and I'll give you another follow-up later on. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.